got today is a microphone, and it's an all-in-one YouTube system, I guess. It's supposed to set you up completely for YouTube if you don't have any microphone equipment at all. So it's a USB microphone, but it's got everything you need, including the arm, including a pop filter, everything that you need. And it's from Tonor. And it's quite reasonably priced. It's the cheaper end of the market. I think it's around about $60. And quite literally, you've got everything in the box. I find it is amazing that you can get it for this price. I really am. I'm totally amazed by it. From what I've just seen right now and what I can see on Amazon. Crazy. Right, okay, the first thing that we've got straight away, pop filter. Okay, that's very important for your P's and your P, that sort of P's, B's, that sort of idea. So, great, pop filter. What else have we got? We've got a shock mount. And it looks a pretty decent shock mount at that, considering. We've got some instructions. We've got a cable, it's USB, so just USB-A cable. Let's see, we've also got here, clamp that onto your desk. I just cannot believe how much you can actually get for your money. Then we've got a little foam wind muff. Again, helps with your P's and your B, that sort of idea. And now we've got, if I can get it out, is your arm. Microphone goes there, goes on your desk. Simple. And then, obviously, we've got the microphone itself. And all of this for around about 60 quid. So, I cannot believe how they can make a profit out of this, because this looks amazing value for money. Now, this is all metal. This is all metal design. Now, it is a condenser microphone, which basically means you will pick up from that. Okay? That's your kind of field of pickup. We've got one little button on here, which is a kind of volume button. I don't know if that's gain or whatever. We will find out. But it is solid. It's made of metal. It is solid. It doesn't tell you where the actual microphone is, and I can't really see through the light either, so I'm assuming you talk that way. We will find out. So what I'm going to do is, I'll put it up like that. Looks pretty cool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set it up, and then I'm just going to let you hear it. Simple as that. And then after that, we can go through the specs if you want, but to be honest with you, I don't think the people that will be buying this will be worried about specs. They just want to know how it sounds, or how you will sound on your YouTube videos or whatever, your voiceovers, your podcasts. Now, all I'm using right now is I've got a mic, which is basically there, and it's just a Rode video micro mic. Probably around about the same price as all of this, but that's designed to go on top of a camera. This isn't. This is designed for voiceover, or maybe do some podcasting, or maybe some gaming. That sort of idea, but you'd be like this away from the camera, the microphone camera. That's the way you'd set it up. So anyway, let's set it up anyway. I had a bit of a disaster. The footage you'll see from now on is actually from my backup, which is when I use my capture card. So you'll see a little bit of imprinting from my camera. I had a problem with my SD card. I don't know why. I've lost all the footage, and I thought instead of recording it again, I thought I'll just go with it. So that's why it's going to look a little bit weird from now on. But don't worry, the audio is all perfectly fine, and it's been recorded from the mic. So anyway, apologies. Right, so here we are. I've set it up. This is how you would generally set it up if you were going to do a voiceover, and so like that. sort of idea, yeah. I've got the wind muff over it, and I will do some tests now anyway. But this is how close you'd want to be to the microphone. What I will do now test is what's known as proximity effect. The closer you get to the microphone, the deeper your voice will be. So we'll test that. If it doesn't get any lower, then it's not got a very good proximity effect. Okay. So this is me now speaking right up against the microphone. If there is a good proximity effect, you will hear my voice is much deeper. Right, so I will now test the plosives rejection plosive test. Peter picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter picked a peck of pickled peppers. I can't say that. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Right. I'm now going to test the rejection of this shock mount. You can actually hear the springs on this quite a lot, so I wouldn't advise touching the mic at all. I'm now going to speak a little bit further away, so this gives you an idea of if you are using this microphone and how it would affect your voice if you're speaking further away. You might be able to hear some background noise there because my daughter's in the next room. I can hear her voice. Can you hear her voice? She's not speaking now, but you might have picked it up earlier on. Condenser mics will pick up everything around. They reject noise coming this way, so if you've got anything noisy like a fan or anything like that, or a computer, I would definitely put it behind the mic, then in front of the mic. So, you know, how does it sound? It certainly looks the part. It looks nice. It's nice and compact. I like that. I wish it had a longer cord. I think this is rather short. I think it's 1.8 meters. I'd prefer maybe a 2 to 3 meter cord. That's a little bit kind of nitpicking. I have actually heard what it sounds like before it went on here. And if you set the gain too high, you're going to hear a lot of hiss. Make sure you set the gain properly. I think I've got it set properly now, and I think it sounds reasonably good. The room that I am in is acoustically treated quite a lot. I mean, if you could see behind, you will see there's lots of panels. I'm just going to take a photograph of it actually, just to see, or maybe even just a video. So as you can see, I have actually got some acoustic panels. That's what those grey and light grey kind of square things are on my wall. I've also got a big mattress, which again helps with the acoustics in the room, block out the noise, reverberations. I've got another one there, and I've also got some behind here, mainly hiding that radiator there, and maybe one up there. So it is acoustically treated, so you may not have that, and judging if you're going to be wanting this microphone, you will have that, and so it will probably sound a little bit more echoey. Just let you bear that in mind, but the closer you get to the microphone, the more that will not come into effect. If you're staying away from the microphone, then the acoustics, or how badly acoustically treated your room is, will come in more into effect the further away you are from the microphone. If you're eating the microphone, as it's known, then you will get much better audio. Just something to bear in mind. Judging by that, the only thing I haven't tested is the pop filter. I'm not a fan of pop filters, I must admit. Not these kinds anyway. Right, take that off there. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Now I'm just going to speak without the air filter on as well, and I'll do a test of that as well. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Another little tip, if you're going to be using a mic like this, is try and keep it at a 45-degree angle. That way, any plosives, any bursts of air, which is when it comes with the P's and the B's, will go that way and not hit the actual microphone. I'm just going to put this back on. And let's get, I did promise you a little bit about the specs. Right, so it is a cardioid pickup pattern. It is a 16mm large diaphragm microphone. The frequency response is 20 Hz to 20 kHz. Sample rate is 48 kHz. And it's 16-bit. Does that make any sense to you? Probably not, because you're just starting out. But there you go. That is pretty much your microphone. What you hear is what you get, I guess. Right, okay, to sum up, who is this microphone for? Well, basically anybody that's wanting to buy a cheap microphone with everything involved, with everything that you need. You don't need to buy anything more, and you want it nice and cheap and easy. Plug it straight into your computer. Literally press record. This isn't a bad deal at all. Whether it's the best microphone out there for the price, I really don't know. This is about £20. The arm is about 20 quid. So this is retails about £65. So the rest will come down. So this is basically a £45 microphone, dollar microphone. And I think it sounds pretty good for a £45 microphone. I have to be honest. I think it sounds pretty good. I may be wrong in that analysis, and please let me know in the comments if you think I am or if you believe in me. But I think for £45 or £65 for the full thing. Did you hear that train? It'd be interesting if you had the train. A train went past there. It's not bad. It really isn't bad at all. I think it's a pretty good setup, to be honest with you. And I think you could probably go worse than that. I've tried microphones in the past which are certainly worse than this. That is for sure, for around about the same price. So there we go. Right, so that's it. That is the Tonor Q9 condenser microphone all-in-one. Around about £65 on Amazon. The links will be in the description as usual. They are affiliate links, so they help out the channel if you click them, but no more cost to you. Exact same price for you. So there you go. Thank you very much for watching. If you like it, please leave a like, follow me on social media, and I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe for more. Bye bye now.